Good morning, and thank you for joining me. Chosen to Live Ministries, encouragement through the Word of God. I seek God through prayer and reading of His words before I get my day started, so that I may be centered and stay in a state of perfect peace. Proverbs 8:17 says, I love those who love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Today, God led me to Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Today is Wednesday, and I say this is Wait on God Wednesday. I would just like to speak for myself. Sometimes I try to do things out of my own strengths, and it wears me out. But when I go to the Word and meditate on what God's saying, He's saying, wait on me, and I will renew your strength. And when I read this, He also led me to 1 Corinthians 12:9. It says, And He says unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. So when I meditated on that, I said, wow, God. I said, look at what you're doing. You're saying, wait on me. If we wait on God in all situations and circumstances, we will not grow weary. We will not grow faint. But He knows us because He created us. So He already knew that we would try to operate out of our own strength. So He said, in your weakness, after you finish running around and tiring yourself out and you feel weary and weak, He said, that's when I kick in, and my strength, my power is complete when. So when we surrender and when we give up and when we stop trying to do things out of our own will and flesh and depends on God, that's when His strength is made perfect. So I pray that these words were encouraging to you, and I encourage you to stop operating out of what you want, what you think is right, and which way you think you should go, but truly seek God and get that sense of peace to know that you are operating out of God's strength and not your strength. So wait on God Wednesday. I pray that these words were encouraging to you. Be blessed and have a wonderful day.